My friends, it is time for Season 2, Episode 8 of the FIFA 23 Bournemouth Career Mode. We're going to jump right into it because there's a lot to do, a lot to talk about. We have to finish off the January transfer window. We have another FA Cup game, and we may find out who we're facing in the next phase of the Europa Conference League. If you do enjoy the videos, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the sub button, maybe the little noti bell. Let's go. In the last episode, we did bring in a very popular player in the comments in Akram Afif, the Qatari international, and in his first match he collected a first assist and had instant impact. In order for us to bring in Afif, we had to raise some money, so we got rid of two players. We sold Jaden Anthony and we sold Lewis Cook, and after purchasing Afif, we only have a budget of 2 million left. So I think I figured out what we're going to do with this 2 million that we have left. We're not going to sign anyone because we can't really bring anyone that has quality for 2 million, but we don't have any scouts, and our scouts can't afford to go anywhere. If you remember from the couple episodes before, we only had like 49,000, so we actually physically couldn't afford to send our scouts to look for new players. So let's use this money to help our scouts to look for some more superstars for us. Logan Baldwin is going to stay in England to look for some English players for us, because who doesn't like a good English lad? And the Swede Nicholas Anderson, let's send him to Mexico. Maybe he can find another Kevin Alvarez. To recap what's going on in the Premier League, we are sitting in 9th, 10, 5, and 7, having a pretty decent season, actually. We're on 35 points, and we're, like I said before, we're really not that far from that 4th and 5th spot, and even 3rd. I mean, we just have to keep on winning games. We have to keep on performing and grabbing 3 points as much as we can. Our next match is against Arsenal away, and there's that FA Cup game. We have an FA Cup game. We're hosting Leicester City, and then we travel to West Ham to finish off January. And then we're going to move into February, where it seems like we only have 2 games, and they're pretty difficult games, actually. At home to Man United, and then away at Liverpool. But I have a feeling we're going to have more FA Cup draws, and then the Europa Conference League draw as well. So we are going to be very busy for the next little while. Arsenal is ahead of us by 8 points in the standings, and we are playing Arsenal next away. Let's get these 3 points. Can we do it? Just like we do every single time, we are starting a 5-2-3 against the big teams. I mean, we have Afif starting again. Afif is starting with Nelson. Traore is on the bench. David Brooks is on the bench just because of a little bit of fitness issues, and Viña is out as well because of fitness. Ortega steps in. And Arsenal has a very weird squad. Martinelli, En-Nesyri, and Jesus up front. Marino, Jorginho, and Toni Kroos in the middle. That is a very good midfield. And Deo Upamecano is playing in the back. This will be a very difficult game for us. I feel like this will be a very difficult game for us. Pouring rain here at the Emirates Stadium as 3rd place Arsenal hosts 9th place Bournemouth. 8 points between both teams, and everything is up for grabs. And Ortega comes back right into the heart of Arsenal's defense and will play it out to Reiss Nelson. Can Akram Afif impress us again today? Oh, and he almost did. And he almost did. Senesi takes a foul, but oh my gosh, and it is Marino. Oh, it is Marino, and we left him wide open with Senesi. Can we find the quality that we do have in the squad? I believe we do. And there it is, right there. Oh, it's Nelson, and he was offside. The pass was there, and he was just inches. I saw him making the run. Oh, and he's just literally half a centimeter off. Afif, he loses the ball. Martinelli to En-Nesyri, back to Martinelli, En-Nesyri, and that is 2-0. Arsenal in the 35th minute here. It was a tic-tac-toe. They were playing it back and forth to each other. We might be in for a very long evening here at the Emirates. Nice goal. This is definitely a surprise. Oh, and Senesi gives away a foul again. Senesi's just been absolutely dreadful in the past couple of games, guys. He's been honestly not great. He hasn't been great. And that's why I've asked you guys to see if we should replace Senesi with Zabarny in the starting lineup, as Arsenal take it short, but we do intercept it, but we can't clear the ball, and it's going to be Jesus. Oh, and Zabarny does well, but again, we give away a corner. Smart challenge. They're pressing us hard here. Billing is going to win this header. We're going to play it to Alvarez. We can't play it to Alvarez as they get it back, and it's going to be En-Nesyri again. And En-Nesyri makes it 3-0 Arsenal here. And we are just absolutely broken. We've collapsed. We are going to make 3 changes here. early on. James Ward-Prowse, Reece Nelson is coming off. Ben Brereton Diaz is coming on. Yunus Musa is coming on. And Adama Traore is coming on. Ben Brereton does well for strength. Nobody can get it in the box. We can't get the ball. We can't take a shot. We lose the ball. Hopefully we improve in the standings. That is final here, full time at the Emirates Stadium. A very, very saddening and just bad performance. 3-0 loss to Arsenal. Not great. We've received an offer for David Brooks. He's very, very hot in the market right now this January. 25 million from Napoli. I'm sorry, we cannot sell David Brooks. Like, we can't. We're not selling David Brooks, even though we can probably get upwards of 30 for him. I'm not selling David Brooks. That's just not happening. And after that sad 3-0 loss to Arsenal, we are still sitting in 9th, 10, 5, and 8 on 35 points. But now the gap between us and third place Arsenal is 11 points. And the gap between even us and Manchester United in 5th is 8 points. And 6th, Liverpool, also 8 points. I mean, we really need to start picking up wins. But our next match is not in the Premier League. It is in the FA Cup, where we are playing Leicester City. And you know what? A lot of you guys have been asking for us to play Nathan Ahmed more, and that's exactly what we're going to do against Leicester City. We are playing at home at Dean Court. We're starting a pretty strong lineup. Zabarny is starting instead of Senesi, and Nathan Ahmed starts instead of Dominic Solanke, with Solanke and Ben Brereton on the bench. How far can we advance in the FA Cup? Leicester City is in the way. It is raining again. It's been a lot of rain lately as Bournemouth hosts Leicester City in the 4th round of the FA Cup here. Leicester City is in the way, and we're going to try and get by them to get into the next round. We get up well. And we tried to feed Nathan Ahmed. Afif. We're going to feed Nathan Ahmed this time. He's going to take a shot. He's going to play it to Afif. Afif is going to try and shoot, but he can't. He doesn't have time. Oh, and Nathan Ahmed already causing problems for Leicester City. Reece Oxford steps in. And we're going to play to Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson is going to take the shot. And there's no stopping us now. There's no stopping us this game. It is 1-0 Bournemouth against Leicester in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Let's go. And we see Afif making the run. And Afif is going to slow it down, and he's going to play in David Brooks. And David Brooks is going to cut in. And David Brooks is going to outside shot with his left foot. And he just misses. Oh, and Nathan Ahmed does well. He plays it out to Afif. And Nathan Ahmed is going to shoot. Oh, and it's just high. And he's mad at it. He knows he should have done better. Alvarez, and they're going to leave space for Reece Nelson. And Reece Nelson is just going to use his speed. Reece Nelson is going to use his speed. And Reece Nelson is going to score his second. He's going to score his second goal of the game here. We are coming close to halftime. Afif intercepts. That was a break, but the ref decided to call it. 2-0 Bournemouth here at half. A very, very dominating performance so far. James Ward-Prowse steps in. James Ward-Prowse steps in again. And we see Nathan Ahmed. And he's going to outrun everybody. And Nathan Ahmed is going to make it 3-0 in the 51st minute. Who said in the comments that we should play Nathan Ahmed more? I took that suggestion. And, I mean, hey, you are right. Maybe we should play Nathan Ahmed more. Why couldn't we play like this against Arsenal? Like, I don't understand. We're so inconsistent sometimes. As Leicester puts the ball out of bounds. They're going long now. They are going long. Alvarez does well. Alvarez does well again, somewhat well. And it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin stepping in. Oh, and it's a crucial block. He's going to play it out wide to Christiansen. Christiansen, he gets by Alvarez. But Zabarny is there. Or maybe Ross Barkley can contribute as well. Can Ross Barkley contribute as well? Ross Barkley can. Ross Barkley, he's becoming our super sub. Leicester City is going to try and go back the other way in stoppage time here. Oh, and Ravella does well, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Ravella makes makes a field goal in the NFL. But the game finishes. It is 3-0. Leicester is out. We are moving forward in the FA Cup. And that is an objective completed, because now we're officially in the round of the 16 and things are getting serious in the FA Cup. Now, we can't make any big signings with the money that we have left. We only have 2 million left, but can we make any free agent signings? Here we go. 36-year-old Dries Mertens joins Bournemouth on a 1-year contract to help us with the FA Cup in the push in the Conference League. It's an excellent deal. He's 36. But he is still 80 rated. He may have lost a little bit of pace, but he's still quality. He still has something that can be of value, something that can help us out. We only got him for 1 year. The wages are great, 39,000, like 39K. Absolutely fantastic. He's still a very, very good. Honestly, I think this is a fantastic signing, especially for free. We are still sitting on 35 points and we play West Ham next away, and they're only 3 points above us. So this 3 points is crucial. And can maybe Dries Mertens make a debut? Dries Mertens will be starting for us. He'll be starting in that cam position. David Brooks on his right, Reiss Nelson on his left, Dominic Solanke up front. And West Ham has Danny Ings and Paqueta up front with Kieran Tierney, 83 rated Kieran Tierney in the back. It is snowing here at the London Stadium and it is a packed house. Everybody knows that Dries Mertens is making the debut for Bournemouth. And we're going to see how this is going to play out. This is going to be interesting as Dries Mertens is already involved and he's going to make the pass to Dominic Solanke, but Milinkovic intercepts that. Flynn Downs coming to Bournemouth is not going to work because he loves West Ham too much as Neto makes the save and the crowd goes wild. Everybody used to call him Paqueta, but then they put that exclamation on his A at the end, so it's Paqueta. He plays the ball and loses the ball, and then we can come back the other way as David Brooks carries it on the right-hand side. He's got nowhere to go, but he is going to play it into Philip Billing, and we're going to play it into Dries Mertens, and Dries Mertens is going to outside foot it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Dries Mertens with the second touch of the ball. Can you believe this? Outside foot. He still has quality. Is that our best goal of the season? Is that the goal of the season to beat so far? Can he be stronger than Milinkovic here? He can. He's going to play it to Dries Mertens again with a shot. Oh, this time it's a little high. We'll play it out wide to David Brooks, and we're going to play it to Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke can be in, and he's going to play it to Dries Mertens again, and Dries Mertens with a shot, and it's saved again. Dries Mertens has been our best player so far this match. It is halftime. Second half is underway here at the London Stadium. And am I excited? Am I excited to have somebody like Dries Mertens in our lineup? West Ham takes the corner short. Reiss Nelson blocks it. Paqueta tries it again. Can we clear it? We can. Senesi gets up. Reiss Nelson, he's covered by 2 players here. Again, it's a bad pass, but we collect the ball again. And it's going to be Philip Billing with the shot. Do I always say that every single darn shot that Philip Billing takes is blocked? Every single one of them. And we can counter with Dries Mertens. And he's going to see Dominic Solanke in open space. Dominic Solanke is covered. Plays to Dries Mertens. Dries Mertens with the outside foot again. And Alfonso Areola makes a crucial save in the 82nd minute. And we're going to bring on some fresh legs. Dries Mertens will be coming off. James Ward-Prowse. And he's going to try and take a shot, but it's Alfonso Areola is there. He's still out of his net. They can't get the ball. It's 93rd minute. We're just going to clear it, and it's 94th minute, and that is the final whistle. Wow, what a match here at London Stadium. We got to give it up. What a debut for a legend, Dries Mertens. 36-year-old Dries Mertens is the eventual hero against West Ham as the match finishes 1-0 for Bournemouth. Yes, the January transfer window has closed. There was no more deals that were made on our part, and looking at the Premier League table after that win against West Ham, we're actually tied with West Ham now, sitting on 38 points. They just have a better goal difference, but we can probably pass them. And honestly, looking at the rest of the table, we're starting to creep up again. We're not that far behind 5th place Man United, 8 points, only 5 points behind Liverpool, and 9 points behind 4th place Chelsea and Arsenal. Looking at our calendar for the month of February, we have some massive matches. Manchester United, who's right ahead of us, Liverpool, who's right ahead of us, and we also travel again to London Stadium for a rematch against West Ham, but this time it's in the FA Cup. Plus the Europa Conference League schedule hasn't come out yet, so I'm sure we'll have even more matches in the month of February. Thank you as always for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your suggestions and sticking with me and liking the video and sharing the video and hitting the subscribe button, turning on the notifications. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. In our next episode, we dive into the month of February, Premier League games, FA Cup games, probably Europa Conference League games, a lot of games, and a lot is going to be happening. You will see this episode on Thursday, so have yourself a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you on the weekend. In 2 days time, we're gonna have double uploads Saturday and Sunday. That's the schedule moving forward, I think, for career mode episodes. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday uploads 4 times a week. All right, have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in 2 days. Peace.